this time on the Lazy Geckos. We continue working on our boat projects. We test our English Bulldogs' swimming ability and their brand new life jackets. And we start a 3-part series on our finances. We talk details about our savings, budgeting, and finally buying our sailboat.
These are the days of the open highway. These are the nights of the cloudless sky. These are the times that we've always longed for, in our hearts and in our minds. And everything is gonna be alright. And I feel I've waited all my life for days like these, oh, for days like these, oh, for days like these, oh, I wish they never end. I wish they never end. These are the days of the open highway. These are the nights of the cloudless sky.
All right, here we are, episode 11.
Yes, we cannot believe that it's been 11
Yeah,
episodes.
look at Funky.
I know, and we keep getting
Yeah.
better and better at what we're doing.
Well, we
And
think we are.
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
No, the feedback, really helps us,
Yeah.
and it's become like more and more exciting as we go along to during the process.
Yeah.
When we post, I'm like, is it done processing? Who said what? How many likes? How many dislikes? What's
No, I
going
don't
on?
care about the dislikes.
We're all haters.
Yeah. You don't have to click. It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me. So you don't have to click dislike. It's all good.
I know. I guess I'm curious.
I think she does though. So if you want to get at her,
I like to think of, I wonder who disliked it.
what is wrong with those people?
I know.
Yeah.
To go along with that, we wanted to talk about our PayPal donations and our new
Yeah.
patrons. Our 2 PayPal donations that we recently got are actually from 2 of our patrons. So thank you
Yeah,
guys,
that's cool.
Christian and Randy.
Yeah, Randy actually sent us a picture. He got his t-shirt and he had actually ordered a couple more koozies, and he was sitting there with his t-shirt on, koozie with the beer in it, watching our video, which is pretty cool.
You can see that on Facebook. And Christian, your stuff is on the way to you out there
Yeah.
in Germany.
Yeah,
I sent it.
We sent it express boat mail, so it should be
Sailboat,
there
that
in
is.
like 6 months to a year. You should be good, depending on the weather.
Yeah, the wind.
I'm just kidding.
No, it'll be there soon.
Yeah,
if it
we
hasn't
appreciate
gotten
it.
there. Yes, thank you guys. Moving on to our patrons, we have quite a few which we are so thankful for and very excited
Yeah.
to share with you guys. So since there's so many, we're just going to run through them quickly. I'm going to start with Jason. We actually had 2 of them, one spelled with a Y and one spelled normally. Thank you guys. Roy, Ryan, Maxwell, Jeff, Stephen, Todd, Rob, George, Jesse, Paul, Lobster Life. Oh, that's different.
Yeah, that's,
What a cool name.
yeah.
I guess
It's all
you,
incognito.
yeah, you don't want to know who you are, huh?
Yeah.
David, Mark, and
Beppo.
yes.
Yeah, we got a new one last night, and it was awesome, And we've run through the names on the videos and everything. That's great, but really, we reach out and we try to talk to every single person through email. We do communicate with a lot of people, and we find some awesome stories out there and awesome ideas. And,
Lots of friendships. We're
Yeah.
actually meeting with a couple patrons tonight for dinner.
yeah, which is cool.
Yeah.
But we already know them, so we don't have to worry about anything bad happening to us.
And we're setting up more with other patrons.
Yeah, no,
more
it's
meetings.
really cool, yeah. We've really met some awesome people. Moving on to what this episode is about, we're gonna get in depth over a 3-part series about our finances. Everybody wants to know numbers. You know, what happened, how they get that? Are they, are they from are they spoiled rich kids that just living off mommy and daddy and stuff like that? Yeah. So we figured what we do is do a little 3-part series because there's a lot to talk about. And the first one we're going to talk about is our saving, how we started to save and how we did that. And then we're going to talk about, in the next one we're going to talk about our budget now. And then the third one we're going to talk about what we paid for the boat.
Yes. Right now we are mounting our things around the boat, like remounting the TV, placing a picture that I painted. This is a plaque that Jeremiah got me for our anniversary right after we decided that we were going to do the boat for sure. It is the longitude and latitude of the exact place that we met in Key West. So that was really, really thoughtful. I don't know how he came up with that, but he's trying to top this scrapbook that he did for me, which is amazing. The best gift ever. He, like, oh, I can't even believe it. Anyways, so it says, wherever we head, let's never forget where we began. I thought it was so sweet. It still really is touching. So right now I'm going to hang it up in the focal point of our boat. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hopefully I don't screw this up. It's crooked. Oh. How's that? Here we go. It's perfect. I love it. Our spending was out of control when we first met going on 8 years ago now.
We were totally like engulfed in
Consumers.
consumerism. We found that whenever we'd say, hey, what do you want to do? Our ideas would always be involving spending money somehow. Going to the store, going out to dinner, something, but it always involved spending money.
Like most Americans.
Yeah. And if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But we just realized that was an issue for us because everything got final with my child support that I was going to pay, and it was a hefty sum.
Yes. So you pay your child support for when they're not with you, but when they're also with you for the 50%, you have to support them at your home too.
Yeah.
So it was a reality check for us, and it really was a blessing in disguise because we were able to whip ourselves into shape and cut everything.
Yeah.
For Regs, I would cut up his old work t-shirts, and that's what we would use.
Instead of paper towels.
Yes.
So instead of buying paper towels for the house, we just use them and throw it away. We would have a bag full of old cut up t-shirts, and we would use those and then wash them.
We love to get pizza. Love it. So I took on the crazy chore, and I'm calling it a chore because it is hard, to make all my own dough, all my own sauce, everything, and I made us pizza every weekend from scratch, and that was hard to do.
Like scratch, not like anything from.
But it saved us.
It was from flour.
It saved us so much money. It was a couple dollars compared to anywhere from $20 to $40.
Yeah.
But moving on, another big one was you started doing your own haircuts.
Yeah, well, I had hair at the time, kind of, and I was, cutting it. And
You still have hair.
it was like some fuzz, but it was like $10 a week. And what I did is I got into a blog called Mr. Money Mustache, and it's this really great blog about living frugally and really enjoying life as it's supposed to be enjoyed, instead of sitting in front of a video game or watching movies or going out to dinners and all this. When you simplify things, you really do start to enjoy the basics of life. So I started doing my own haircuts. I even YouTubed how to cut the girls' hair, and we did that, and then none of them came out looking like Joe Dirt or anything like that.
No, he did cut my hair and our daughter Jessica's hair. The other two girls didn't do it. Trevor gets his hair cut by Jeremiah as well.
Yeah.
I gave up my nails and my pedicures, which I was all happy to do because there was a bigger picture there.
Right.
And we don't spend on clothing ever.
Right.
I mean, once a year we'll go out and we'll, get what we need. The major, items that we cut on that a lot of people do in their daily lives are car payments, gym membership, and cell phone. We went down to no gym membership, purchased our own weights that we were able to find at a garage sale, started working out in the home, which is great practice for the boat, and our car payments.
Not doing it anymore, but
well, we don't have time right now,
yeah.
but we've always been huge gym fanatics.
Yeah. Now I look like a soggy piece of bacon.
Oh, no, you
but
don't.
yeah, okay.
We're gonna starve on the boat.
Yeah, it's all good.
What are we doing now?
I'm putting our Gecko up that we got for Christmas. Actually, it was like a late Christmas. It was in like mid-January. It should be good now. There we go. Solid.
Just wiping glue off so it doesn't drip down. It did drip on the settee, but I'm gonna make new cushions.
What do you think about the painting? Your painting?
I love it. It's beautiful. Adds a lot of color. I did love anchors, and then I did all the initials for our kids. So there's Ashton, Megan, Jessica, Trevor, even though the T kind of looks like a J, Reese, Mommy, and Daddy.
One large project that we have started is adding netting to all sides of the boat. This was quite the job because after researching, we decided to do it entirely with cord instead of using zip ties like a lot of sailors do. We opted to use this method after researching and learning that the cord provides a stronger support system for the netting. We got all of our netting, cords, and accessories from Sailrite. We would have done a how-to video with this, but instead we just followed Sailrite's awesome how-to videos that you can find on their website.
So what we did was we got our savings rate to about 65%. So we knew that we were having a wall come. Hey, my paycheck's going to end. A very small pension will start, and we're going to reduce our way of life so that we can live off that pension. And that's what we did. So what we did is we used the savings that we accumulated, and then we used that to get into the boat. And now we plan on living off our very minimal pension. But if you live frugally, like we're used to doing, you can do that.
And it's an adjustment. You can't just, make it happen overnight. It takes time to adjust slowly. You have to change the way you think and the way that you do things, and that can be hard to break a habit. I think it takes like 30 days to break a habit. So imagine all your habits you need to break.
It's hard.
Yeah.
And you can find yourself slipping right back into it.
Yes.
We both do, and both of us catch each other all the time.
Dunkin' Donuts coffees.
Yeah, I'm down to like one a week. And
yes.
that's too many, We really focused on saving, we really sacrificed a lot, and then we dumped all that money into our boat.
And now it's floating in the water.
Yeah. So now we're basically living paycheck to paycheck like most people. And but I'll tell you, like the one thing that's really helped us is the patrons. That was a blessing.
Yeah.
That really was. We didn't really expect that to happen. We did the videos for fun and to remember all this stuff with Reese and the kids and everything. That's why we're doing this, for the experiences.
Actually, it was, kind of, we sat down between him and I and we're like, we don't have any childhood videos, and he's always done really well with making videos for the kids, so we thought we want to document this whole process for our kids. So when they're our age, they will have those videos to look back on, and it'll really be something special.
Yeah, I used to, when the kids were smaller, and I was in the military all over the place, I used to make a video like what you're watching, and I would put it on VHS tape, and I would mail it to family members, because there was no internet, this type of stuff. I would mail out to family members so they could see the kids, in their environment and stuff like that. But so now, obviously it's so, worldwide, but
Crazy.
yeah, we're really happy with the way it's turned out. But like I said, the patron thing, we weren't expecting that, and that is something that's just amazing. And with my pension and how we live, we barely make it. So anything extra,
like $2.
yeah, maybe the negative side of $2 too, but anything extra that comes in from like Patreon, the PayPal stuff, it really is like, wow, okay, we can do a Final Cut Pro, which is amazing. You know, I never thought we could do that. So what we do is we just put it right back into the videos and stuff like that.
We've been wanting to test our dog's ability to swim since English Bulldogs have quite the reputation for not being able to do so. We had the perfect opportunity at a family member's pool to do just that, as well as test out their new life jackets.
We just completed our test run for our Bulldogs. They cannot swim, just so everybody knows, but with the life jackets that we ordered, they can swim. They do wonderfully. It's kind of like a manatee action type thing, but that doesn't matter. As long as their head stays afloat, it's all good. We tested it out. We only did the Bulldogs because we know for sure that the Yorkie can swim, and she's about 4 pounds, so if we even like stuck a GoPro floaty on her, she would float. But we do have a life jacket for her too. We just completed it. It was a success, and we're freezing cold. So I'm gonna go dry off.
She's hiding.
She grounded.
She doesn't like me. She likes me.
So that's basically the savings part. You know, that's what we did. We sacrificed, we cut corners. If you have any questions about different ways to cut corners, email us. Also, you can check out that blog, MrMoneyMustache.com. I'm not affiliated with them at all, but they helped us out tremendously. So you might want to check them out.
And I think we've touched on it on our blog too.
Yeah,
We just skimmed across the top.
Yeah. If you're looking for the numbers, exactly how much we were able to make, save, all that kind of stuff.
Income, that type of thing.
We'll be putting that on Vimeo, our Vimeo site, whatever you want to call it. You can check that out by searching Lazy Gecko Sailing on Vimeo.com. All of our patrons get that for free. The $5 to $24 patrons, they get the 24-hour pass, and then anybody over $25, they get unlimited views on our Patreon account. But you can see it by going on, like I said, Vimeo.com and searching for Lazy Gecko Sailing, even if you're not a patron.
Yeah, I know some of you a little nosy out there. I am.
Yeah, she's a stalker.
I love it.
Yeah.
Next time on the Lazy Geckos, we meet up with SV Seawolf as they move into our marina to refit their boat. It is so neat to be meeting with all the people we've been watching for so long. Then it's time for me to kick off my heels and get busy with more boat projects. We show you how our boat is coming along, and we continue our series about our finances.